Howdy, people. Thank you for tuning in. I was originally going to head downtown to start this, but I had some problems with my streaming server, so I wanted to make sure that I was close to home in case I had to go home and fix anything. And you'll notice the intro was a little truncated, but I was able to get this up and running. Ooh, look at that. Looks like a Plymouth Prowler. But hey there, folks. It's Friday, July 25th, 7:45 p.m. is the time. The temperature is about 28 degrees Celsius, and I'm here in Midtown, just north of the intersection of Yonge and Eglinton. I see Phuket Walk is here. Derek C., Alicia Lewis, who's ja? Someone from Greece, sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Marie Palmer, Jillian Felix, who's ja? Again, Gertej, Mike T., David R., Aiden Thompson McGuire, and everyone else. Thank you so much for tuning in. There I am. So what we're going to do is we're going to just go south down Yonge Street, something I've done a few dozen times before over the years. Flick Hunter is here. Well, I was able to get this thing fired up, so let's go for a stroll. And hopefully when I get down there, I'll be able to make a video, because this is my first time stepping foot outside tonight. Greetings, Robert. And there's a pretty big lineup at Mazika over there. That's a popular gelato restaurant. Oh, thanks for the clarification, Jennifer Gala. Who's just says, let's get into some chaos. Well, let's try to get some steps in, eh? I was originally just going to start from Yonge and Bloor and go south down Yonge Street, but here, let me make sure I got the right microphone on here. Bottom, yeah. But since I wasn't sure if I could get this up and running, I thought let's just start it from right around the corner from where I live, so that's what we're doing. Plus, I heard a rumor there's already somebody else live streaming around downtown right now. Midtown's pretty busy tonight. And there, across the street, is the Rose and Crown, Absolute Comedy in the basement, and Pie, an excellent northern Thai restaurant on the second floor. So is it nasty and humid in Toronto too? Not really, it's kind of nice. It's a bit cool tonight. Let's see what my phone says. My phone says it's 28. Feels like 29. I'm not feeling much other than a little bit of pleasantness. I did watch the start of the Blue Jay game. They're down 1-0. So I guess I'll be missing that tonight. Oh, there's where that ambulance was going. There's a fire truck there as well. You're just at that Dollarama earlier. But big thanks to everyone who has tuned in. Friendly reminder to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and all that fun stuff. I should be live, or I should be posting a video tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. EST. Yeah, Flick, it's a shame the unicorn is no longer there. Also, Filthy McNasties is long gone. Same with Alley Cats. A number of Midtown mainstays are gone. And remember when What a Bagel was over there? And right over there was an excellent Greek restaurant. that now only has their Greektown location. Turner says watching some Jays and watching me. Hopefully they turn it around. Phuket Walk member for 8 months. Johnny, remember to drink water, everyone. Johnny rocks. Oh, thank you, Alex, from the Phuket Walk channel for 8 months of membership. Hope all is well over in your part of the world. I heard there's a bit of a skirmish at the border going on between Thailand and Cambodia. But thank you, Alex, for the 8 months of membership. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Cambodia was just lobbing missiles into Thailand. There's a border dispute, and Thailand does not recognize the international recognition that it is Cambodia's, or the disputed area has been deemed to be part of Cambodia, but Thailand doesn't recognize it. And it's a lot deeper and more complex than that, but it's just crazy that two neighbors like that would be going at it. And this is Eglinton. That's a look to the west. We're just waiting for the light to flip here. Greetings, Lorena. We're fighting over a temple. Well, there's a temple on the disputed land. But Thailand is kind of an economic and military superpower in that region. Cambodia, not so much, but let's just hope there's no more deaths or any casualties. As we go south down Yonge Street. Oh yeah, I posted a short. Let's see if we can see it where the fire was. Oh, you can see it right there. Maybe I get a little closer. I'm too high. Where is it? It's all boarded up. There it is. I posted a YouTube short when that fire was taking place. Crazy times in Midtown. Aiden Thompson McGuire gifted 1 membership, and Lorena Morena gifted a membership. Holy cow, thank you, Aiden Thompson McGuire, and welcome to membership, Lorena Marina. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, but thank you, Aiden Thompson McGuire. I'm going to be updating the ending credits of my regular videos. Looks a little more interesting on the other side of the street. For Sunday's video, I believe. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. Lisa's here. Good evening, Lisa. I figured you would be lost in the Portland somewhere. Rome with Sign is here. That guy is a proper menace. He just braked right in front of another e-bike delivery courier. That was the honking. Here's some classic Toronto signage for you. Sidewalk closed, use other sidewalk. Is it closed? Because nobody seems to be respecting that. Hey Johnny, hi from Tom and Sue. Greetings, Tom and Sue. Glad you enjoyed the videos. I've been lazy today. Only had seen my video before I went. I woke up, I worked out. I sat at my computer with intentions on getting a lot done. I had a video I wanted to make for my other channel. I started playing a video game. Next thing you know, it is 7:30 and I have to head out the door to stream. It happens, right? It happens to the best of us. It happens to me about 5-6 times a week. There's the Mandarin. That's where Yoshi GTA Explorer had his birthday a few Fridays ago. And Yoshi was sporting a pretty snazzy shirt. A product of Ready Eddie and Boom Productions. Talent and generosity. You're staying at 76 Church at Adelaide? I don't know if I'm going over there, but you know where I am. If you want to say hi on a stream, just keep it short and sweet. Greetings from Sauble Beach. Hey, there's a June Hotel in Sauble Beach. What game was I playing? I stopped playing Rocket League a while ago and I switched over to playing Chivalry 2. But I finally made the switch to a game called Rematch. It's basically 3-on-3 up to 5-on-5 soccer. It's pretty fun. I absolutely suck, but each game is only 6 minutes long, so it's great for the short attention span of us. Hey, we've hit 300 viewers already. Thank you so much, guys. Sorry for the cliched walk. But we should get into downtown if all goes to plan. And I'm all out of Toronto content except for a video tomorrow. So after this one, I'm gonna hopefully record a video. Chris Sterling, member for 37 months. Awesome community at Johnny Strides. Love the night videos. Thank you, Chris Sterling. Technically, I would say it's night. It's 8 p.m. just because there's daylight, but thank you so much, Chris Sterling. And David Warren, holy cow, $35. David Warren, thank you so much, David Warren. Awesome support, guys. Thank you, Chris Sterling. Thank you, David Warren. Thanks for joining in with me as I attempt to get my step count up. We're at a very lowly 2,800 so far. Barger double, Blue Jays won, Tigers won. Thank you for the update, Eugenate. I watched the game last night. If you want to throw in some Yankees updates, that would be excellent. That sinking ship added an actual third baseman. Who would have thought building a team with 1 million first basemen, 1 million lefty bats, 1 shortstop and no third baseman would be a good idea. At least they're starting to address all of their issues. Go Tigers. The Tigers are a train wreck lately. Hopefully the Jays can pull off a sweep. Yankees up 2-0 over the Phillies in the third. Thank you, Eugenate. So we're gonna go by a place where I went on Tuesday. I was able to get a pound of wings for like $12 and a pint of beer for $4. And it was quite excellent. I'll point that place out as we walk by. I think the wing deal was only for Tuesdays to compete with other places that have wing deals on. Sheena Roberts. Hi, Johnny and everyone. Sorry I can't stay tonight or long tonight. You are not feeling great. Hope you have a great stream and a good weekend. Sorry to hear that. Sheena Roberts, thank you so much for tuning in. You will be missed, but I hope you get a lot of rest and feel A-okay tomorrow. Thank you, Sheena. Thank you very much. Please get some rest and get better. There's the St. Louis Bar and Grill. It's an excellent patio. I'm not a huge fan of the interior of that place. Hitting Ozfest. Is that the street festival? When is that? Eugenate says 2-1 Blue Jays now. Is Ozfest tomorrow? That might change what I want to do tonight. Oh, wow. Thank you for bringing that up. I was about to go to Ossington tonight to record a video after this. I shit you not, but I had it in my notes to go to Ozfest as I do every year, so I guess tomorrow afternoon, that's what I'll be doing.
And then there's a series of tables that you sit.
Peter Bradfield, I need a clone to watch you and Ken live at the same time. Sorry about that. I was going live come hell or high water tonight anyways, but thank you, Peter Bradfield, for the $1.99. And there's a look at the Little Sister patio. Excellent Indonesian food there. Pirates and D-bags are scoreless. Hey, if the Jays win tonight, I think they'll have the best record in the MLB. And it's the first time in quite a long time you've been able to say that. Oh, this place is new. This used to be Slayer Burger, Amico Eatery. Right next to Rachel's Coffee House. Some fierce competition. Springing up here in Midtown. right, let's cross the street here. We'll walk by that bar I was just talking about. Kurtish is still in shock of Hulk Hogan passing. I was recording my video yesterday and someone sent me a WhatsApp message saying Hulk Hogan just died. So while I was recording, I banged that into ChatGPT. And ChatGPT said, no, Hulk Hogan is very much alive. There's no credible reports of his death. Then I went to Reddit and boom, there it was. Hulk Hogan passed away. So thanks, ChatGPT, for the very credible information. Yeah, he was a very influential person in my childhood. Just like Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny, I knew wrestling was fake. But still, he was a hell of a performer and athlete. I mean, you have to be pretty dumb to think someone's going to run into some ropes, turn around, and run back into someone else and get clotheslined. But it was a lot of fun. I saw Hulk Hogan at Maple Leaf Gardens once. We had ringside tickets. My grandparents bought them for us. And I'm so happy to see this pub busy. This is the place where I got the $4 beer. Look at that, house lager, $3.99. They've got a nice patio in the back. I'm gonna keep talking here. Aperol Spritz, $9. But on Tuesdays, they've got a half-price wings. The Celtic Irish pub. I do plan on going back there. I want to support that place. It's always mostly empty on weekdays. It's great to see a lot of people there on a Friday night. Hopefully, that's a sign of good things to come for that place. Renegade Designs Australia says, "Rip the Hulk." Unfortunately, a lot of wrestlers from the 80s and 90s don't have very long lifespans. Look at Macho Man and a number of other of those guys. I was trying to think of some other names. But that's what taking way too many steroids will do, sadly. It'll mess up your testosterone levels. It'll have a million side effects. You will almost assuredly, or for certain, leave this earth a fair bit sooner than you would have otherwise. And there's a lot of fitness YouTubers that are just jacks beyond any chance of them doing it naturally. You just have to wonder, was it really worth the following to trick a bunch of people into thinking you got that way naturally? You're gonna run into all sorts of problems when you get on in your years. Oh well, you're an adult, and so are they. Well, I don't know if you are, but they are. They can make their own decisions. I just think it's absolutely crazy to take steroids. Plus, your ability to lift and push weight around outgrows what your joints are capable of. So even though you get big and strong, you really damage yourself doing it. What do I know? So we're about to hit a stretch where it's not super busy on Yonge, but I'll try to speed walk through there. just to get it over with. Things will get a lot more interesting once we get to Yonge and St. Clair. Ultimate Warrior passing away, hit you hard. Gertej, there's another one. I think the saddest death from the WWE was Owen Hart. That wasn't steroid related, but that was a big shocker. Canadian as well. Christos had chicken shawarma today. Scarborough sumac, so good. I had a chicken shawarma today from Pita Light. Last night I had a Chipotle burrito. There's some people at the Bull. Happy hour, 2 p.m. until 6 p.m. I kind of want to cross here. It's always a little nicer on the other side. You get to walk along the rail tracks and hopefully catch a subway train. Come on, Chad, get back up. There we go. All right, we're about to get the light. And we catch a bit of a sunset. Greetings, Estelle. Harjot went to Albion Mall today to buy chicken and rice for lunch. Well, in case you were wondering what Harjot had for lunch, no need to start any rumors. Let's look into Davisville Station. Caroline is here. Greetings, Carolyn. I still say it differently every time. So my plan tonight was to record West Queen West and then head up Ossington, given that it's a Friday night. But with Ozfest going on tomorrow, I'm gonna have to think of a new video I can record after this. Has good souvlaki as well. Hey, it's a super hyper fast, not going through a slow zone at all TTC train. They seem to go a little faster when they're northbound. I could legitimately hop on one foot faster than they go through this stretch southbound. That has to be at the absolute top of the new CEO's priorities. Estelle says it's a beautiful morning over in Australia. There's Mount Pleasant Cemetery across the street. Christos says, gonna try to fix your washer this weekend, otherwise I'm going to buy a front loader. Remember when everything we owned was repairable? Now it's as if companies want things to break just out of warranty, so you have to go buy a new one. Here's the vehicle with its four ways on, and there's someone sitting on a bench. I wonder if they're waiting for CAA or something. Sterling loves the bike lanes here. They are an amazing addition to Yonge. Math Doctor says just getting a technician to come on site to inspect it is like $300. Yeah, and a lot of times it's a computer component that needs replacing, and only the manufacturer can supply those parts. Back in the day, the Maytag man would just have a bunch of shit in his truck. Chances are he had what would be needed to fix your appliance. Billy T says appliances are made to fail. Yeah, everything is made. Let this train go by. Everything these days is either made to fail or require a subscription service. Used to be companies would try to make something that would last a long time. Action Kid just messaged me. Oh wow, I forget. Oh. I had to check to see what I sent to him to make him say that. Chris G has had the same Sunbeam microwave for about 25 years. Awesome. Some dude going for a scoot. So there's a really funky new condo starting to rise right in front of us. Yeah, Gertesh, she's been going live from Seoul, South Korea. He's staying in Myeongdong. Apparently it's quite hot there. He was at the Cheonggyecheon stream and his phone overheated. I remember streaming from there, just baking in the sun on a few occasions, but Cheonggyecheon is a beautiful area in Seoul. It's definitely something you should go record and stream if you're ever there doing what we do. But there's the building. This is gonna look really, really neat when it's completed. Jack's Life 2. First we had Mike Landry 2, now we have Jack's Life 2. Thank you for the super chat to support Jack's Life 2. Thank you very much. interesting. Fortune cookie, Lisa. A damn good crunch. Oatmeal crisp. That is bullshit. That said 15 grams of protein with milk. Okay, this product has 15 grams of protein as long as you buy something else and add it to it. But hey, look, we are kind of sort of back in civilization. Hopefully a pub goes back into that spot. They've got a great patio up top. Jack says, how's the humidity? It's not so bad. There's a Swiss Chalet. Last night I picked up an Angus burger from the Swiss Chalet and Harvey's in Midtown. There's some solid deals on the Harvey's app if you check out the coupons. Angus burger combo is like $8.99, I think. Just swapped out the fries for a salad. Can't go wrong with Harvey's. That BMW is fartastic. Figure out where that music is coming from. Good evening, Chris Mills. Ever notice that the rolls at Swiss Chalet are bigger than the chicken portions themselves, says Jack. Yeah, the chicken has been shrinking like crazy over the years. Jay's 3, Detroit 1. Thank you, Chris Mills. I remember when the Swiss Chalet bread rolls were like these little hamburger buns that were so much better than what they serve now. Thank you, Robert. All right, we're gonna keep going south here. Some people waiting for the streetcar. Robert says 5-1 Jays. Well, the Tigers are very much a paper tiger based on their recent performance. Short-term lease, fully equipped restaurant. That used to be, I think, the Jester Cafe or something along those lines. Pass me the butter. The Jays are on a roll. Are they doing it again in the 5th inning? Top of the 5th. The Jays do this thing where the first 2 times around the order, they don't do a whole lot, but then the 3rd time, they just decapitate the opposing pitcher. It's like they're sitting there silently figuring them out. And then boom, fifth inning, they just break out the guillotine. Ooh, look at this. Chicken beef wrap, $7.99. Chicken beef plate, $12.99. Solid deals. Vlad and Bo Bichette with RBIs. Nathan Lucas with the first pitch of the game, getting on base, and then next three guys all sit down. This says if you're not a sports person, you might be an art person. Well, some of us are both. Oh, I've been waiting to see Happy Gilmore too. How awesome is this? The Public Racket Club. All their courts are busy. Paddleball courts. I don't want to pick up a copyright. Robert says, watching this stream on my brand new TV in my room. Congrats, Robert. What TV did you get? Jack says, have you ever had the famous pad thai at the Rose and Crowded Yonge and Egg? I haven't in a very long time, so I actually don't remember it. I have had the pad thai from Pie upstairs, so every once in a while I don't feel like the cow soy or the pad grapao. Those are my go-to Thai dishes. Greetings 404 not found, and hey, we cracked over 400 viewers. Thank you. So for the past 4 summers, I've gone away. I went to New York City one year, and then I went to Amsterdam the next. Then it was Paris and Barcelona the next summer. And last summer, it was Brussels and London. And I've kind of started planning this summer's getaway. I don't know if Picton counts. I'm debating between an international location and another location in Canada. Both would require a plane. That's all I will say. I'm hoping to get away again one more time, and then hopefully in November or December, go somewhere far, far away for 2 or 3 weeks, and then do it again in January or February. Chris Miller says Iceland. I don't know, but we might be breaking the Europe streak this summer. There's a chance anyways. Well, it was nice to get away and explore a different part of Ontario. I love this view now. Walking south here. I don't think the camera's doing it justice, but One Bloor West just dominating the skyline. Christos wants to visit Belgium, Northern Europe, maybe next summer. Go for it. Just hope you're not there the 1 week a year where it's really hot, because they tend not to have air conditioners in a lot of their hotels. Or plan ahead and get one that does have AC. John Yass is from Taiwan. This is over non-cities, cities too. Yeah, I'm looking at cities. Picton was a nice change of pace. 4 nights, I would say 2 or 3 nights is perfect. I'm glad I went. Chris Mills is a fan of volcanoes. Oh, there's something in the air. That's why those 2 guys on the bikes were covering their faces with their hands. Now at bat, Will Wagner. Kirk singled to left, Bichette scored. Bichette doubled to right, Guerrero and Springer scored. Guerrero doubled to left, Lucas, and Lucas scored Springer to third. And how are the Spankies doing? 2-2. Everything is coming out Millhouse so far. Now all I need is dope. Bounce says Picton is a beautiful town. Where do you want to meet? You're behind the beers. I don't know who you're speaking to, but I'm recording a video and going straight home after this. I had enough alcohol last weekend for a while. Billy T says NYC is still amazing. No place like it. Yeah, I love that city. I know I said I'm avoiding the US, but if I had a reason or excuse to go, New York would be at the top of the list. Sorry, red states, but blue states only for now, if that's even going to be a thing. Christos, that's true of any big city like that. You could say the same of Toronto, unfortunately. Chris Mel says not until the Cheeto is gone. Speaking of that, did you guys see the new South Park? Absolutely roasted. That might have been the greatest 22 minutes of TV all year. If you haven't seen it, do prepare to laugh. And if you don't laugh, please get yourself checked out. There's something very wrong. I feel like you're in a Woody Allen movie when you're there. Yeah, if there was ever an exception to that, trying to avoid the US thing, it would be New York City for sure. Take Porter Airlines. Yes, Mel, that's the season premiere of South Park. All right, Daniela, have a good night. I like it when people are just kind of stammering about. They see me with the camera, they slow down and look at me. And it's like, are you gonna say something? No? All right. You feel like you're in a Woody Allen movie? What about feeling like you're Robert De Niro driving a taxi?
No, I did.
There's a place where you won't be able to find American booze. A lot of American beers are actually brewed in Canada, and you'll be able to get them there, but not any of the hard stuff or their wines. And you know what? We're doing A-okay without it. They increased the amount of Canadian wines and wines from around the world, so there's no more big spaces on the shelves. And for the hard stuff, that's mostly the case as well. Oh, they've got the fountain running again. I haven't seen this running in a while. It's a little bit unsightly with all the construction around here. That was really sweet. That old couple just slowed down right as I was passing them, and the guy picked up the lady's hand and kissed it. Probably some of the happiest people around here. Pro4 says it's the gimbal. Come on, we're just waiting for this thing to tilt. Give some of that sweet tilt action. We're just about there. Huzzah! Was that not worth the wait or what? That's my first time seeing that thing in quite a while. There's a nice patio across the street. Should come to Jazz Fest. Yeah, they're having a Jazz Fest down on Queen Street East in that area. It's tough to record a music festival though when nearly every song gets snagged by the YouTube copyright system. Let's walk through these patios over there. I checked out the new Bide Sige Park. I think I pronounced that wrong, but yes, that is this morning's video. You can find that on the channel. It's an absolutely beautiful park. I would argue it is far from complete,
Well, it's kind of the same.
but it's a beautiful park. Oh, there's a Lambo. That's not the place you want to be on a date with someone who isn't your significant other. Out in a patio, some dude walking by on a live stream, busted. Speaking of patios, it's a pretty fantastic one up there. He says I don't have to argue that is far from complete. I just thought when I saw that pedestrian crossing, I thought, okay, I'll cross over and then I'll just take the next one and go back to the other side of the park. But no, there is no other pedestrian crossing over the water. Just the one all the way on the west end of the park. Like what? Why wouldn't you have multiple crossings? If you're gonna have one, put it in the middle. And then you can find yourself taking a path to nowhere, having to hike up to the road like I did. Lisa says the patio, yes, Tironi is overrated. I once had a date there where I got taken for a ride. I'm talking appetizers, main course, multiple alcoholic beverages, desserts, espressos for some reason after that. Yeah, I really feel like spending $300. Was that the last time I met this person? Maybe. It was quite a while ago. We got more patios over there. The dude who got caught at the Coldplay concert is now suing Coldplay. I don't know. I think his company should give him a nice bonus. They went from being a company nobody has ever heard of before to getting all sorts of publicity. Also, if you're going to go anywhere with your mistress, maybe use your brain and not do it at a concert with thousands and thousands of people around you. For a CEO, he's, or at least for a former CEO, he's sure not very bright in that regard. Not exactly sneaking around when you're a high-profile person. Well, I guess the good thing is his spouse found out. She deserves to know, right?
We could also go to, actually, Chipotle is probably the same distance.
There's where
Okay, let's go to
Starbucks used to be. Lisa says that they had just been chill, no one would have known. Yeah, no one would have cared. There's a place called Mineral that's quite busy. So if you're wondering where we are north of downtown. We're almost at Yonge and Bloor. Where to from there, I don't know. Christian is here. Greetings. Minizine says, it reminds me of that Bloodhound Gang song.
what up, bro?
It's Intis. What's up, Justin? Johnny, are you going to any of Neil Young's concerts? I can't say I am. I had a friend offer me to go to the Our Lady Peace concert last night. And apparently everyone on the lawn had to evacuate due to lightning. Join us for movies in the park. All right, Ollie Taylor. Picton or Thailand? If I have less than 4 days Picton, a week and a half or longer Thailand, five days to a week and a half, neither. Has anyone seen the Titanic exhibit? I haven't. Thoughts on Ozzy's passing? I wasn't a Black Sabbath fan, but it's always sad when anyone passes away, let alone a legend like that. Don't they say it comes in threes? We had Ozzy Osbourne, Hulk Hogan, and who else? Score of the J game.
A couple years ago,
I don't know if you guys have been updating me. Blue Jays 6, Tigers 1, top of the 6th, 2 out, runner on first. Spanx and Phillies 2 all. Oh, Malcolm Jamal Warner just popped into mind. I guess that would make 3. I totally didn't have assistance from an AI chatbot sending a message, popping that up. Yeah, one of the Huxtables, someone else I grew up watching. Bill Cosby may be a creep. May he rot in hell when his time has come, but Malcolm Jamal Warner. It's definitely sad, sad news. Greg says, don't box signal. Big city rules apply. If there ain't nothing coming, go for it. Is Trump still alive? He is looking worse and worse. And obviously he doesn't have all his faculties. I mean, they said the last guy was suffering dementia. I don't know what the hell you call this, but this isn't sane or normal. That is Yorkville. I cut through Yorkville in the video I recorded yesterday. Otherwise, that would have made a good video tonight. Still might end up being my video if I can't think of anything. Good paths. How long have we been live for? An hour and 8 minutes. This says boo Yorkville, only because you associate that with work. I think I've got like a bug in my left eye. Feels like it. I can't see one. One definitely flew into it, and then I rubbed my eye. I think there's little bug bits rattling around my eye socket. bug is better than a bird attack. So it's about to get a little bit busier on the streets just south of here. Looks like the Jays didn't score. Christos wish he had a swimming pool. Wait for the advanced green. All right, we got the lights.
Yeah, it goes right.
Tigers homer, 6-2. That just means it could be a Jeff Hoffman kind of night. Howard Charco, thanks for the instant sleep cookie or cookies, Howard Charco. I brought them up with me to Picton. Had them in the hot tub. Took a shower, then passed out. Don't know what the hell happened to me, but thank you, Howard. It was a pleasure to meet you. Hey, there's a Burrito Boys. Hate to get personal, but how much to rent a car? Oh, car rentals are stupidly expensive. Gas depends on what you're doing, but just go to enterprise.ca and play around. They're generally as cheap as anyone, and they've got a big fleet. Or, you know, check out one of my recent videos where I had a car and clicked the link to Rome Auto. If you don't have auto insurance that extends to a rental, make sure you have a credit card that covers physical damage insurance. That way you won't have to buy any insurance. Liability insurance is always included on a rental. They can't have it plated in legal if they don't have liability insurance, but the physical damage, the onus is on you to get that. There's some jazz being played at the One Bar. Sounds like a really nice vibe going on over there. Just get an Uber. There's 4 apps now. Uber, Lyft, Hop, and Hover. Hover's a little bit of a different business model. They don't have a whole lot of drivers. But the way Hover works is the driver gets 100% of the profits from the ride. Drivers pay a fee to drive for Hover. So it's a different model. Apparently they make more money. But if you just want to save money, you get Hop. That's operated by Grab, the same people behind Grab that's all over Asia. It's basically the Uber of Asia. I haven't taken Lyft or Uber in a while since Hop came around. There's a look up at One Bloor West on the right, One Bloor East on the left. There's Lululemon. Nice big new flagship downtown store. I wonder who's going to be across the street. It was supposed to be an Apple originally. Apparently that space was modeled for an Apple. would be a cool location for them.
Here, fly Yorkville.
All right, what to do, where to go? We are at Yonge and Bloor. I just want to check one thing here. Another fruit store of some kind. Yeah, you with the live, give the lens a wipe. Is it fogged up or something? All right, we have made it downtown. The title of this stream is not disingenuous.
He's a bit more.
And instantly, the streets fill up with more life. Sorry, guys. Southbound Yonge, if I'm guessing correctly. Should I have a collision course with Johnny Strides? I just messaged a certain other live streamer. I told him to make his way north up Yonge Street. Johnny heading to the Rippers? I don't think so. I haven't been to one of those places in a couple of decades. I won't lie and say I've never been, but it's been a very, very long time. I guess my friends are too old to think that's a cool place to go for someone's birthday these days. Digging the atmosphere.
Don't say that out loud.
Come on, Young, let me get my chat back up here. Done way dumb. $5 for a refreshing beverage. Sorry if I got your name wrong on that, but thank you so much for the $5. Cheers to you. Thank you. Lisa says that chick's outfit is excellent. I missed it. But speaking of outfits, my video last night finished up in front of the Scotiabank Arena where like either Tyler or Taylor, the creator, was having a concert, someone who I have never heard of before. And there were a lot of interesting outfits. Chris Mill says it's raining in Detroit. That guy just offered a homeless person candy. That was weird. He was like, do you want candy? Well, calories are calories, I guess. Lisa says the front-facing camera is way worse. I guess it is humid after all, eh? Taylor, I don't know. My front camera is a bit blurry. Did I just make it worse? How was that? Let me pull up my stream and take a look. Hopefully that's better, eh? Mel says I need a, I don't even know what that is.
Like an SUV or some sort of.
It's Tyler, the creator. I'm officially old and out of touch. Sorry, Tyler, the creator fans. I guess I'm not hip. Look at all these knuckleheads. Turn on your damn lights. You can talk about safety for cyclists all we want, but you have to do your part. Sure, this part of Yonge Street's well lit, but there are parts that aren't. And if a motorist can't even see you, I'd suck it. Pop culture? What if I have my AI chatbot whispering all the answers into my ear? Did you think of that possibility? Pretty cool sky. Greetings, Chowdhury. Tyler's been making music for close to 20 years. I guess he's relatively well accomplished then, isn't he? Good for that chap. May he keep it up. There's Goa Hair Salon. Yep, let's just turn in front of the guy on a bike. On way to the Eaton Center. The Eaton Center closed 4 minutes ago. Well, the doors will be open, but none of the shops will be. Greetings, Brad Palmer. As we are almost at Yonge and Wellesley.
I know.
There's a lot of people at this intersection for whatever reason. Busy night on Yonge. That place is solid. Mr. Tonkatsu next to Uju Bunshik. There's Boku. Oh, didn't we see a Boku in the distillery district in the last live stream I did there? All right, we're gonna hit a red light here. All right, I think an encounter is about to happen. Can I read Korean? Yes, I can. That's why I didn't say woo bunshik, wooju. I said ooh. When you see that W in Korean, often you do not pronounce the O. And usually when you see a U, it's pronounced like O-O. So instead of... I was explaining this to Action Kid because he just went to Korea, but when Koreans write English, it's not phonetically the same as our English. Like when they write E-O, that's a short vowel U sound, like I was watching Jetlag, the game, and they were in Korea, and they kept saying like Sincheon. Every time it was E-O, they would say E-O, like E-O, but really it's like Sinchun. So I was just trying to explain to Action Kid. You have to adjust your thinking a little bit. And woo is really ooh. But yeah, I can read Hangul. How is life in Canada? I think that's very dependent on the individual. My life is good. Someone else's life, maybe not. Someone else's, maybe better. It's like asking, are you happy? I have a feeling we're about to see someone in a moment. Action Kid is there. But I don't think Action Kid needed me to explain anything to him. He always does his homework and seems to know where he is. Seems to know quite a bit about his surroundings. He's definitely a more informed traveler than I am. I like to just show up and kind of learn as I go and figure it out. I've been to Thailand a million times and I still can't say anything in it other than thank you. yeah, head over to Action Kid's channel. He's been going live from Korea, and I'm sure eventually he'll have some videos going live, and he sent some neat videos from China.
Well, I have encountered here on Yonge Street.
Have you fixed your zipper, sir?
What are the odds? Sort of.
That's the only thing people care about. How's it
First
going?
thing you had to zoom in on, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, not those teeny tiny little guns there.
Okay, yeah. Well, you know,
It's
we can't all be jacked all the time, you know.
I know. I only take my shirt off after a pump.
Yeah. I want to see some Instagram posts in the bathroom with a mirror, yeah?
The mirror's covered in toothpaste. It's pretty gross.
Okay.
It's the Ken Continuum. How long have you been streaming for?
2 hours and 10 minutes.
Oh, you're getting up there.
Johnny's Drive.
That
You
is-
already knew that, everyone, right?
Yeah.
I was given a tip that you were walking down Yonge Street, and then you suddenly appeared in the chat.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't. I was like, oh, I'll go live around 8 because that's when Ken's premiere will end. And then I went outside. I'm like, oh shit, he's live. Well, I guess I'm going live.
Yeah, I switched up the old premiere.
And I was going to start from downtown, but I had a problem with my streaming server. Then I thought, let's just start from Midtown. Ken's already down there.
Yeah. So you started at Midtown.
Yeah, and now we're here. And I was going to go record Ossington Avenue after this, Friday night, but Ozfest is tomorrow, so I'm like, okay, I'll go do that tomorrow.
I guess that's what I'm doing tomorrow, too.
So now I don't know what I'm doing tonight. Where are you going?
Well, I guess it's getting close to the time when I would make my way to a grocery store or something like that. Yeah?
Oh, you got those 24-hour grocery stores, don't you?
Well, not the ones I prefer to go to. They're only open till 10. Yeah, unfortunately. So if you're heading south, I'll walk
All right.
south. Yeah.
We have accompaniment.
We're going co-stream style here down Yonge Street.
Whoever has the least viewers has to streak through Dundas Square after.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Well, it should be no problem with these shorts since the zipper's already broken, right?
Ken wants me to ask Ken if his pothole is still there.
Oh, yeah, I went and walked by there maybe 2 weeks ago, and it was still there, yeah. I showed it on stream.
Well, there you go, straight from the horse's mouth. Celine Yonge, 44.90. I think that's Myanmar, MYR. Sorry if I got that wrong, or Malaysia, but thank you, Celine Yonge, for the 44.90. Thank you so much. Sorry, my front camera is a bit smudged. It's like a permanent smudge I can't seem to fix. It's like something got underneath. I think it's underneath my screen protector. Every time I spin it around, it's all foggy.
You hide out from the heat all day, or until you...
Yeah, this is my first time coming out.
Me too, yeah.
Yeah, the person just said hey as we walk by. But
Hello.
I woke up, I worked out, I ate, and then I was going to do a lot of work on my computer, but I started playing this game, and next thing I knew, it was 7.
Yeah.
So, here I am. Action Kid says, will Toronto never fix it? Well, it's like probably pothole number 10,342,506. So
I looked for some dirt or something that I could just fill in that hole with, but there was nothing around I could really use, you know?
you can always call 311 and report it. And just say, hey, I took a nasty spill there. Even if it's a lie, they might send someone. 311 seems to be the best service we actually have in this city. I call it all the time to report creeps walking around recording people. But sadly, they don't do anything about it.
Did you see that post on the Toronto Reddit recently? Where someone made a poster and put it on a pole about
Yeah.
a guy who goes around with those
Glasses. Yeah, and he's like harassing people.
Well, I looked at his Instagram. It's basically a comedy thing, right? It's a comedy bit. That's the impression I got, but he's just going around like, that guy on the streets in New York,
Yeah.
Had that funny comedy show.
So I never actually checked it out, so it's relatively harmless.
It didn't seem that bad to me. I don't know. I thought people were overreacting in the...
And those glasses have that red light, right?
Yeah,
So-
yeah, that flashes, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's weird just to walk up to people like
Yeah.
you and limp.
Yeah,
talk to them.
that's the thing. Like,
But I mean, is it really? I mean,
I'm like when I did the Toronto Art Fair, I would talk to some of the artists, but I would always keep the camera away from them and say,
Yeah.
you know, can I show you? Would you mind being on? Or if they were just like super talkative to me when they saw the camera, I take
Right.
that as like a cue.
right.
And I do that with viewers too. Like when someone like is like, "Hey, Johnny Strides, like, do you want to be on the stream?"
Yeah.
So I feel a little weird just sticking a camera in front of someone, which is
Most people-
ironic because I'm
most of
doing
the
that
people-
to thousands of people right now. But
Right. Well, most of the people that he approaches don't know they're being recorded because they don't see any obvious recording devices. Unlike with us, they can see what we're doing, right?
yeah. Well, that's the idea behind the red flashing light on those things.
Yeah, I don't think most people notice it. Hey, jelly bean, $10. Pizza. That's right. We walked past.
There's the
In addition to
IKEA.
these sketchy McDonald's. Once again,
I do think though, as cameras get, or I'll wait till Ken's here. I do think as cameras get more discreet, there should be a law that, you know, makes them visible, like the red blinking light. Like there has to be something so people know, at least as a courtesy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're allowed to record in public, cool. But I think that's kind of a good middle ground. Because right now, if someone sees my camera and they come up to me and complain about it, it's like, why the fuck did you go up to the camera to complain about it?
Right.
Why wouldn't you just go somewhere else?
Keep walking and you wouldn't even
Because
be on the thing, right?
push comes to shove, I'm not the one doing anything wrong.
So, yeah.
But at least that way, no one can call you a creep or anything, right? It's like, look, it's pretty obvious I'm recording.
It's
I got
either
this-
you can appear in the stream or video for literally 1 or 2 seconds as you walk past, or you can choose to basically be a starring character in the
Yeah.
video, right?
That's the other thing. When
Yeah.
someone's calling attention to themselves, like one time I was here and Xanta was doing bare knuckle push-ups right there. So I just pulled out my phone and started recording him,
Right.
right? Like he can't say shit there.
Right,
Like,
right.
dude. As we are at Yonge and Gerard. No, I kind of want to record Yonge Street tonight. I know I'm just doing it. But it's kind of got a good vibe to it. There's a lot of people out.
Busy tonight, yeah.
Busy. I don't really have any other ideas.
Kingdom Man, how you doing?
Let's go to that side of the street. We'll skip all
Walking
the...
with Mr. Strides here.
What's on the grocery list tonight?
Oh, probably like frozen pizza or something like that.
Gotta max out those gains.
Yeah.
Hola, hola. Yeah, we've been live for an hour and 38. Thank you so much, guys. Just a reminder, like, subscribe, hit the bell. If you get notifications from this guy and me at the same time,
Watch
I
me.
expect you to do the right thing.
Coming to the Muzak zone.
The warehouse. Good evening, our Toronto.
It's my favorite pizza. Spinach. I like spinach.
Shawarma Royale.
When it comes to buying frozen pizzas, I like spinach.
I like meat.
Yeah.
Meat is an excellent thing on all food. Protein,
I try not to
creatine,
eat meat.
iron. Beef is basically a superfood. You should try it sometime. It's fantastic.
I've tried it, yeah. I gave it up.
That was never the point of discussion. Let's do an escape room.
Right, we are in a traffic jam of sorts.
I want to go the other way.
Well, when Ken is not performing on live streams, he's often performing there.
Yeah.
Now, for a change of pace, everyone, we're gonna take a break from the ladies and go with Kendra.
Remember Remington's?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my old day job.
What, a fry cook or an entertainer?
Maybe both. I'm like Costanza. I can do other things while I eat.
There's my favorite steak restaurant in the city.
Hey, little XO, how you doing? I'm retired. It's quite lively tonight, yeah. Muzak.
Yeah, I don't. I feel like I'm just recording the back of people on that side. Well, you gotta talk and walk fast past this place. You know, whenever you're waiting for the subway at Dundas Station and it sounds like a club, that's where the music's coming from.
Yeah.
Whenever you're on the north end of the platform.
Had the Muzak.
Mike T in the house, Jenny Kritzkamp.
Do we do it? I don't think we Hey, Shep. Oh, sorry.
Did you record any videos before this?
No. I recorded like a whole bunch earlier, so I still have like a nice little backlog, you know?
Have you been to the new park yet?
No. It's on the list.
I made a video going there and then streamed from there. Just figured if I'm gonna go there,
Yeah.
might as well get my money's worth. Oh, I love the lights of the square.
That's probably smart.
Yeah, Action Kid, that's annoying in Seoul. Just, it's a never-ending onslaught of K-pop.
Oh God.
Every other store is like a cosmetics store or a bar just blasting it. And I don't think they have like noise limit or bylaws because it is loud. Peter Bradfield, at least I don't need a clone to watch you both. Peter Bradfield, you don't. There's Ken on the right. Thanks to Ken for stopping by.
Well, I was in the neighborhood, you know.
The always busy Yonge and Dundas. Oh, we got a scramble crossing in effect.
Should we do it?
Yeah, we should. Shibuya it ain't, but Toronto it is.
Probably no other North American intersection that beats this one now, I bet.
Yeah.
Amount of people.
Or just like overall vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like everything going on here. It's not a place to like come spend your afternoon or anything, but
Right.
it's good for 2 minutes.
Yeah. I was talking about how on the Toronto subreddit, whenever out-of-towners post about where they should go, all the Torontonians who frequent the subreddit tell them to basically avoid this area. Just don't go to Yonge and Dundas. They say go to all these other places. Blah, blah, blah. Yonge and Dundas sucks. Don't go there. Yada, yada, yada. And I think someone who visits Toronto and doesn't come here is just missing out. Why wouldn't you come here? You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
literally a 10-minute commitment.
Yeah.
You're going to the Eaton Center anyways.
it just seems like come on, really?
I
Like,
hate it when people say don't go to X. And if that, especially if that's a tourist place, so what if it's a tourist place? Let people go there and make up their own
go
mind.
and look at it. Like, sorry, if you're not coming and looking at this, you're not really experiencing Toronto. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you're just not.
My opinion is it's tacky, it's awful, and it's wonderful. It's all of those things, right?
Thank you very kindly, Peter.
Jillian says we made it to Yonge and Dundas.
I guess I don't need these sunglasses. I forget I have these on, man. Jeez.
Always. Are you gonna end your stream here or at the grocery store?
I guess I can walk towards the grocery store. Still some time. This is Yonge and Dundas.
What grocery store are you going to?
Metro. Right there.
Huh. On all right, the Walking Man dude here, Yonge and Dundas. That's where I whipped you to in arm wrestling.
I remember.
Well, I watched that video a little more closely, or the Walking Man dude. Oops, and it does look like we lost intentionally.
Isn't that a secret? Plus, Johnny's been working out, Walking Man dude. You might want to give him another go. It might be a little more fair now than last time. Because he has that dude bulk, you know? Yeah.
You're the one with the dude bulk. I'm the one with the vanity muscles. They don't actually work.
You gotta start somewhere.
All right, well, I guess you're going to carry on that way. We should do the collab thing sometime.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down for any time, really, yeah.
Awesome. Well, you got a grocery store to catch. I'd say stay here now and do one. I need to make a video, but man has groceries to get.
Get there before it closes. Yeah. So nice seeing you, man.
Well, good seeing you too.
All right.
Happy rest of July.
All right, almost over.
All right, so check this guy out, the Ken Continuum, all one word.
Or even not all one word. It works either way.
Some might even say he's the OG walktuber in Toronto.
Johnny Strides, the celebrity walktuber of Toronto.
The OG live streaming walktuber,
Right.
but Ken was doing the walks first. So we'll share that
I
mantle,
guess I technically can.
and we'll just pretend that all right. Well, I'm gonna head south, maybe down to Queen, and figure out what I'm gonna do. But it's good to see you, Ken.
All right, Leonard.
Cheers.
Have a good night, man.
Have a good night, Ken's
See
viewers.
you next time.
All right. That was the Ken Continuum. It's quite the scene here. Let me just do one thing here. One sec. All right. I was totally just not making a new thumbnail. Oh, that cop looked like he had his little ticket pad out. Someone was getting a written warning or a ticket. Sometimes it's just their notepad and they're making notes on something, but it's not what that was.
I'll see what the next year's subscription package
Gertish says dingus? I don't know. Maybe the guy made an honest mistake. Jenny Kurtzkamp says they got to get their quota. Hey, if it's an honest ticket, I'd rather they do their jobs than not. Especially if it was someone doing something stupid and dangerous on the road. All right, I am feeling super duper lazy and uncreative, so I think I'm gonna spin around and do this walk in reverse right after this. I do apologize ahead of time if you tune in Sunday or Monday morning, and that's the video I'm serving up. Club Monaco, gone but not forgotten. Ritesh says today was such a beautiful day. Lisa says, oh, come on. You're boycotting? Go ahead, boycott. It will be different because it was in another direction. Pine Soul says, encore? I would on any other night, but a Friday or Saturday night. Bay Street's got nothing going on. Church Street only has something going on for a few. Maybe we'll mix in the Village. I could do that. I don't know. I'm running out of gas a little bit. Hey, there's the J game. Toronto 6, Detroit 2. Looks like Jay's had a couple of runners on base. Zigzag. Could do that a little bit, I guess. I'll figure it out. We'll keep it not just strictly Yonge Street. How's that? There's Saks Fifth Avenue, or was. All right. In the spirit of mixing it up, we will shake off Yonge Street. He said $5, I'm all right. You're not bad either. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for the $5. Well, my original plan was to do West Queen West and go up Ossington. But someone mentioned Ozfest is going on. And I thought, you're right, I want to do that tomorrow. So I don't want to do Ossington tonight and Ossington tomorrow. Ooh, it smells not very pleasant through here. I'll just leave it at that. There's the shuttered entrance to the bay. Oof.
And what I didn't say was I would rather.
This is not a very nice walk right now. Chris Mills says, bottom of the ninth, the Jays about to seal the deal. And keep that first place status. Oh, there's an event going on at Nathan Phillips Square. What do you know? Nation says, describe the smell. I think I did enough. Oh, we forgot to look at Old City Hall. Jeff was telling me you had quite the event. Sorry I couldn't make it, Euro Nation. That sounds like Olivia Chow. Does this lady ever not work?
Thank you so much for very precious Right now, we would like to invite Delegate from Miss Universe Canada 2025.
Miss Universe Canada. Oh, it's the Taste of Vietnam. What an absolutely stunning scene. Well, maybe I just wandered into part of my video. There we go. I was not going to record this, but I guess we're going to take a look around here now. And then no complaining if there's a little bit of Yonge Street at the end of the video, Lisa. But I want to thank everyone so much for tuning in. I want to thank our mods for their great work, Patreon supporters, channel members, and everyone else. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for the new channel memberships as well. Congrats to the Blue Jays for their preemptive win. And I'll be with a video tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. EST. But thank you so much, guys. Hope you have an awesome, awesome weekend. I don't know when I'll be live next, but I will probably be live Sunday night on the Johnny Stumbles channel. So from a hot and sticky downtown Toronto, it was nice and breezy when I started, but the humidity was definitely a bit more apparent as we went on. But thank you so much, guys. Yoink.